What's going on, people? It's your boy Nationwide Wise Guy, and I got some nukes top 5 for y'all today. 10 ghost videos to scare you silly. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start the video.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera, desecrated. Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall has been sent several videos taken at the same cemetery somewhere in Japan. The graveyard is said to be haunted by the tragic ghost of a little boy who drowned in a pond 30 years ago. His parents laid him to rest in the cemetery and commissioned a beautiful statue of their son to be placed at his gravesite to honor and remember him. Late one night, heartless vandals desecrated the grave, destroying the statue and stealing its head. Since then, local legend says that the headless spirit of the child roams the graveyard, forever looking for his missing head. In September of 2015, a CCTV camera at the cemetery records this shocking footage.
Oh! Okay.
In the dead of night, a shadow-like figure can be seen walking along the graves. After word of this disturbingly creepy video spread, a Japanese ghost hunter decided to investigate the cemetery for himself.
Now see, this is what I don't understand. Why y'all go out here and y'all do this just voluntarily? Don't nobody even pay y'all to go out here and do this stupid shit.
It did not go well.
But thank y'all, because we wouldn't have people to watching this. There was somebody there, wasn't there? See, that's twice I saw that, though.
The ghost hunter hears something and turns to see an odd white apparition, but he whips back around and nothing there. He seems to think he imagined it, but when he turns toward the other end of the cemetery row, the apparition is now right in front of him. In abject terror, he makes a run for it. So could it be that these strange figures are the spirit of the little boy, forever wandering the cemetery? Let me know what you think.
I don't know what it is, but it's too much for me to be there, so I ain't there.
You can watch this full video and many more spooky Japanese ghost videos over
I
on
don't
the
need
YouTube
to watch
channel,
the videos. I can see it for myself. I can be right here watching.
Creeper. Popular YouTuber Dennis Domian sets out to explore the Bribir Cemetery in his hometown of Bribir, Croatia for his quote, scary bedtime stories video series. He says that throughout his childhood, the cemetery has always given him the creeps, and even now he feels uncomfortable just being there.
Because the living don't belong at the cemetery.
The graveyard, when suddenly he records something that's just unnerving.
Okay, lagano idem jer imam feeling ko da nisam sam.
Did you see it?
I knew he was going to ask that
strange,
shit.
Distorted figure can be seen standing amongst the graves, but when Dennis turns back, it's gone. Throughout the video, it can be seen that the small cemetery is completely empty, and Dennis swears he was all alone. So just who Or what is this strange, distorted thing?
None of my business. That's exactly what that is. None of my
Ghost
business.
of the mosh pit. Now, most of the time we think of creepy paranormal video as occurring in the dark, and maybe in creepy old abandoned places. But here's a video that's from a live daytime heavy metal music festival in San Bernardino, California in 2011.
Okay.
And just watch very closely, because it's about to get weird.
Now, don't ask me if I see shit. You better circle something. What the? You ain't got to circle nothing. No!
So a very big guy goes charging into the mosh pit when suddenly he seems to get clotheslined by someone or something that is completely invisible, and he goes flying backwards. Now, that would be weird enough, but his friend helps him up and...
Yeah, see, here's the problem with it, okay? If I just seen that happen, okay, the first time, okay, he's drunk. But if the second time, no, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm left. Because either this dude is possessed or something here is possessed. I ain't got time for all that, man. No, I ain't got time for that. I'm out. I'll let you, y'all. People can keep this.
And then he seems to get forcefully yanked backwards again by some unseen force. He even seems to get dragged backwards along the ground.
Yeah, that's what I see.
So is this just the ghost of an angry metal fan? Is this guy just an incredible mime? Or what happened?
Somebody mad
here?
they missed the concert.
You tell me.
Ah, no.
Caught on camera. Instagram user Satanic Tacos, aka Heather, says
Satanic tacos. Satanic tacos.
she is skeptical of all things paranormal and doesn't believe in the afterlife or ghosts. But late one night, her 1-year-old son wakes up very upset and doesn't stop crying for over 2 hours. Bizarrely, the motion detectors on the CCTV cameras around Heather's house were going off too. She checked her recorded CCTV footage, and to her shock, just after her child starts crying, one of the cameras outside catches something downright creepy.
Is it Frosty? Jack Frost. It's Jack Frost.
A strange translucent figure seems to
Man,
appear
come on,
right
I know
on the
that
wall
is.
of
That's
the
Jack
lower deck
Frost.
and can be seen walking through the snow away from the house. Heather says she has no idea what this could be and is a little freaked out about the timing with her son's crying.
Jack
Now,
Frost.
as for myself, usually I would just say that this is a compression error in the camera and that it's blurring a person who is walking in darkness. But everything else here in the video is perfectly clear and the footage is well lit. So I'm a bit confused myself. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you're the Ghost Hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Girl on the Road. Now this next creepy video was sent in by a very nice Nukes Top 5 viewer, but it's an old clip and the source is unknown. The video is believed to have been recorded in the West Java area of Indonesia, and it shows 2 men encountering something horrifying on the road.
What are y'all talking about? Okay. Y'all gonna just rob somebody? Whoa! No! Hold on! Did she fly?
The two men pray continuously as they encounter what looks to be an extremely pale figure of a little girl. Even more terrifying, as they get closer, the figure seems to float up into the night sky above them. Now, because I don't know the actual source of this video, it's impossible
Okay, I don't know.
to check its legitimacy in any way. But real or not, it's definitely
I don't know because it was just so stiff. It was stiff the entire video. And even when it lifted up, if you look at it, it when it goes up at it even hits an angle.
definitely very creepy. And it certainly shocked me when I first watched it. I was not expecting the flying.
Yeah, see, it doesn't
Crying
even stay
in the
straight
dark.
up. So
Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube
I
channel
don't know.
Paranormies set out to investigate an old house in Manitoba, Canada that's believed
looks like a pretty good prank though.
to be haunted. The story goes that in the 1960s, a woman named Rachel discovered that her husband of only 2 months had run off with another woman. It is said that neighbors heard Rachel sobbing uncontrollably shortly before taking her own life. Cut to current day. It is said that in the house, lights turn on and off by themselves, strange written notes have been left behind, and loud disembodied sobbing has been heard coming from the basement. Not long after the Paranormies start their overnight investigation, the guys decide to head down into the gloomy basement.
Okay, again, some people who decided to volunteer to go and visit this place after hearing the things that they heard or whatever, maybe even seeing a video on it, whatever y'all did, y'all decided to go. Everything that happens to y'all who decide to go to these things, you deserve everything that happens to you. And sorry, because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
That's when investigator Johnny hears and captures something downright chilling.
Who's that?
You heard something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid's voice.
Ready.
It said,
Ready?
what did it say earlier? Did it say child? Yeah, it did say
It sounded
child.
like a kid's voice coming from down here. I don't know if I want to turn these lights off. I was going to turn them off.
Johnny is shocked when he hears the sound of sobbing coming from somewhere down in the basement. The guys now believe that the spirit of Rachel might be with them. Meanwhile, earlier in the investigation, the Paranormies set up 3 separate motion-activated REM pod devices on the main floor of the house.
Okay.
As they're investigating down in the basement, they hear something truly bizarre.
You heard that? Footsteps upstairs?
Footsteps. I heard it.
Okay.
REM pod?
And then another one.
The investigators hear footsteps right above them, and a static camera records as 2 motion-activated REM pod devices are triggered by something moving around on the main floor. Then a light turns on and off on its own. Jordan and Johnny decide to set up a laser grid and point it towards the kitchen and living room on the main floor, right beside the basement stairs. As they are discussing just what might be going on in the house, they capture something very disturbing.
Even when I
No.
said, look here, it did RAC, am I okay? Like, thank you. Like, I don't need you to. Do you want? What? Shut up.
It's the sound effects, y'all. I'm not really all that scared.
A shadow.
I don't think.
Really? Rachel, are you
Right
here?
from here? This way? Like over this way or that way? Between the letters.
Even when I said, look here, it did RAC, am I okay? Like, thank you. Like, I don't need you to. Do you want? What?
Oh no.
An odd misshapen shadow figure darts across the ceiling in the living room right in front of Johnny. The two investigators rush over to check out the area, but find nothing and no one. So just what is this? Did the
Nothing.
Paranormies team capture the distraught spirit of Rachel? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full investigation and many more spooky videos over on the YouTube channel, Paranormies.
No. Too much.
Caught in the headlights.
Number 4.
Now this next video is not in any way related to the paranormal. It's actually the official music video of a very popular Mexican rap group called Cartel de Santa, and it's been viewed over 64 million times on YouTube. But many confused fans pointed out something very spooky that happens near the beginning of the music video. Pay very close attention. Did you see it? In front of the car, the headlights illuminate some bald grayish figure crouching in the bushes that suddenly stands up to look at the couple before quickly disappearing. Many fans believe that the rappers might have accidentally recorded something paranormal on camera. But of course, this could simply be a crew member that was accidentally caught in the video shot.
Man, that ain't
But
no crew
if
member.
it's a crew member, that leads to many questions. Like, why is he gray? Why is he crouching in the bushes? Why does it look like he's not wearing a shirt? And why does he move in such an odd and creepy way? Even after the many confused questions and comments, the group has never released a statement about who or what this could be.
I wouldn't say
So
shit
for
either.
now, the identity of this man, or whatever that is in the bushes, remains a mystery.
Yep, I don't care.
Bewitched. Now this next video is one of the strangest paranormal videos I've ever seen. So TikTok user Luca from Nashville, Tennessee is out delivering packages one day when he suddenly spots something very bizarre in the skies above.
Hey, so out making deliveries, and what is this? There's a floating broom. Look.
What
Look, it's
the?
just floating. Like, seriously.
Now this is what I mean when people ask me what is it, when I tell people that the Matrix is broken and we need a Neo.
And there's no wire. There's nothing it's connected to. It's... What is that? Seriously. It's just and it's moving too.
Now I'm honestly not sure what to make of this video. This object that does look very much like a floating broom is obviously not a kite or a balloon, and it doesn't appear to be suspended by wires or a drone. If it's CGI, then it would take a visual effects expert to track this effect in with such a shaky camera. Also, Luca has no other videos that contain any CGI or anything even remotely paranormal. Luca claims that the video is 100% real.
By the way, it was a floating broom. I did not see any wires.
Somebody
there was
forgot
no
to
drone.
cover
I gave a
their
pretty good
broom
view
up with the
above
with the,
and below
with
it.
the
Guys, I
cloak.
swear on my life, there was nothing above it or below it. It was a floating broom. I don't know if somebody was doing a voodoo spell or if it was it was a floating broom.
It was a
I've
glitch.
never seen
You almost
anything
said
like
it.
I don't ever want to see anything like it again. It was real. I don't do CGI. I don't know how to do that. It was a floating broom. Okay. I'm just as stumped as you are. I happened to be the person that rolled up on it.
So I have no idea what this could be. Is it supernatural? Is it a quote glitch in the Matrix?
Ah,
Or is
there
it
it
just a
is.
very elaborate hoax? You decide. Followed. Ghost Hunter
Oh,
Martin
no,
from
I don't
YouTube
like the
channel
sound
Martin's
of that
Junction
one.
sets out to explore the abandoned and allegedly haunted Nepali house in the middle of the
See, I don't even know why he out there. He looked like he ready to run. He looked like he running at the first sign of something. Did you see his face? At the first sign of something, he out.
jungle in India. The house is so secluded and hidden away that the only way to get to it is by crossing a slippery log over a river.
He's the
Before
ghost
he heads
hunter
out,
apprentice.
Martin sets up a static night vision camera at the log to record as he makes his way towards the house. Now, the house is empty and full of bats, lizards, and snakes. So after a bad fall, Martin decides to head back home. But something might have followed him. As Martin attempts to cross back over the log, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh no. Ooh. Go. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. Leave. Oh no. Is it just walking back and forth? Okay, I don't know.
Something dark seems to be lurking in the jungle behind Martin, but every time the ghost hunter checks the area behind him with his flashlight, whatever it is has disappeared. The mysterious figure appears several times and disappears just as fast. So what do you think happened to Martin? Did he fall by accident? Or did some dark, vengeful spirit follow him back from the house?
I don't know. That one, I don't know, y'all. Y'all gonna have to give me your opinion on that one. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything to me. It doesn't.
Let me know. The Abandoned Asylum. Lead paranormal investigator Kaylee Love from the YouTube channel Love to Investigate reached out to me about a very creepy video she recorded in an old abandoned mental asylum in South Wales, UK. Kaylee says that she was alone with a fellow investigator exploring one of the decaying asylum's many buildings. Without knowing, she captures something absolutely chilling.
The bathroom again there. That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
Did you see it?
No.
At the end of the hallway in front of Kaylee and her team member, someone appears to be standing there, just watching her before simply disappearing around the corner. Kaylee says she didn't see anyone there at the time. In fact, the odd figure was actually pointed out by viewers in her YouTube comments. So could this be the spirit of a patient who tragically passed away at the abandoned mental asylum?
Or just somebody that
Leave
lived
it
there.
to you to decide.
Oh no.
That's pretty cool, that is.
No.
Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
Yeah, I saw it that time.
Thank you, come again.